Hello and welcome to Physics Teacher. In this grade 11 math tutorial, I'm going to go over the three different families of quadratics and how you can determine the equation of its parabola just by looking at it on its graph. Let's get started. Alright, so here I have three different images separated into families, let's say. You'll notice in the first one, all of these parabolas share the same x-intercept, or zeros, in this case 2 and 4. So the best way to represent these graphs is with what we call factored form. So in this case, we'd write it as y equals, so we've got a, that stretch and compress factor, times x minus one intercept, so 2, and x minus the other intercept, 4. Over here in our second family, we have all of the quadratics have the exact same vertex. In this case, the vertex is the point 3 and negative 2. So we're going to write this in terms of y equals a, and this is called vertex form. So we're going to write x minus, and then we're going to write the x-intercept, or the x-coordinate, sorry, which is 3. Squared, and then we're going to add the y-coordinate, which is negative 2. And then finally, in this last family, we have the same y-intercept for all these parabolas, and that is the point 0 and negative 3. And for this one, we're actually going to use standard form, because you could easily pick out what the y-intercept in standard form is. So that's going to be y equals ax squared plus bx, and typically plus c, but we know c is our y-intercept, which is minus 3. So in all these cases, in order to figure out the equation of any of those parabolas, we just need to solve for a in our first case, a in the second case, but we need to solve for a and b in our third case. So for the first two cases, since we only need to solve for one variable, we only need one other point. But for the last case, we need 2 more points. So let's do an example of each one. So for our first case, let's go ahead and do the green parabola. So we know it's y equals a times, so we have our two intercepts, 2 and 4, like we've written before. So we have x minus 2 and x minus 4. Okay, you've probably seen this written as x minus r and x minus s, or something like that, where r and s are your x-intercepts, or your zeros. So we need to solve for a. To do that, we need another point. So we're going to pick an easy point. It doesn't have to be the vertex, but in this case, the vertex is a pretty easy point, right? It's the point 3 and 4. So our coordinate is x and y. So we're going to sub those into this equation. So y equals 4, which is a, times x is 3, so 3 minus 2. And again, x is 3, so 3 minus 4. Then we just need to solve for a. So we have a times, this is 1, and 3 minus 4 is negative 1. So that's 4 equals negative a. So if we solve for a, we get a equals to negative 4. So our equation then for the green parabola is therefore y equals negative 4. That's a terrible 4. There we go. Times x minus 2 times x minus 4. That's all there is to it. Let's try one of the vertex forms. So in this case, we can identify our vertex, which we did before. It was 3 and negative 2. So vertex form, you've probably seen this as a times x minus h squared plus k, where your vertex is this coordinate hk. So when we substitute that in, we have y equals a times x minus 3 squared plus k, which is negative 2. Now to solve for a, we need another point. So which one shall we do? Let's do purple. So purple has a nice point right here on the x-intercept, which is 2 and 0. So let's go ahead and plug that in. So x is 2 and y is 0. So we have 0 equals to a times 2 minus 3 squared minus 2. So if we solve, bring the negative 2 over. So we got 2 equals a. 2 minus 3 is negative 1 squared. When we square negative 1, that just becomes 1. So a is equal to 2. So our equation then for purple is y equals 2 x minus 3 squared minus 2. All right, let's try our last family. So in this one, we all have the same y-intercept, which is 0, negative 3. So standard form you've probably typically seen as y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. But c is our y-intercept. So we can write this as y equals ax squared plus bx minus 3. But here we need to solve for both a and b, so we need two other points. Let's do our green parabola. So we can take the vertex as 1 point, which would be 1 and negative 1. And this looks like another easy point right here, which is 2 and negative 3. So let's start by substituting the x and y for the first point. See what we get. So y equals negative 1 equals a times 1 squared plus b times 1 minus 3. So if we bring the negative 3 over, we have 3 minus 1, which is 2, equals to a plus b. Okay, so I can't solve for either a or b. That's two unknowns. So what we're going to do is substitute our next point for x and y back into this equation. And let's do this on the side here. So y equals negative 3. So that equals a. X is 2 squared plus b. Again, x is 2 and minus 3. So if I bring the minus 3 over by adding it to both sides, we end up with 3 minus 3, which is 0, which equals 2 squared is 4, so 4a plus 2b. So here we have a system of equations, or two equations with two unknowns. So what I can do is solve for b in this case. So if I solve for b, we get b equals 2 minus a. And then we can substitute that into b here, which gives us 0 equals 4a plus 2. And when you substitute, use brackets. So we have 2 minus a. Now we can solve for a. So 0 equals 4a plus 4 and minus 2a. So bring the 4 over. So we got negative 4 equals 4a minus 2a is just 2a. Divide by 2. And we get a equals to negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. Then we can put that back in here to figure out what b is. So b equals 2 minus negative 2, which is 4. So now we know what a and b is. So the equation of that green parabola is y equals a, which is minus 2x squared, plus bx, so plus 4x minus 3. And those are our three families of quadratics. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And also, for a limited time, if you're going to be taking grade 12 physics, you can download my entire course pack for free right in the description. Take a look, and as always, thanks for watching.